Hi YouTube, it's me, Sweets. Um, just updating, nothing particularly bad or terrible. Um, Extremely tired for some reason. The humidity in New York is pretty horrible. Um, and I have nothing to do until I go to college, which is like 2 weeks from now. So I have nothing to do and I'm bored out of my mind. Which for other people like me, boredom is the worst. Um, It's not bad on camera. It's not that bad actually, but it does leave your hands free. I don't know if you noticed, but I have no nails, really, purposely done. I don't know if anyone has tried that one yet. That seems like the most obvious one, right? Take away your nails. Um, I also want to talk about there's so few places who deal with skin picking, and I think it's kind of an uh, overlooked problem just because it's not life-threatening. That is until you get staph or MRSA, which then proves to be quite major, but that can be treated with antibiotics. Um, no, it's more of like a painful and relatively visually striking problem, right? You have like these scabs, scars, pits, um, or if you're picking your hair, you have bald spots or no eyebrows or no eyelashes. I don't do that. Um, Never have. My hair has never been a fixation for me. Um, Mainly my body. My body has been a big one, um, which I've overlooked for many, many years, uh, which then came crashing down on me. I don't know if any of you know, but I had an eating disorder that I finally dealt with last summer when I got to my all-time low. Um, just didn't feel comfortable in my body. Um, I've always picked sort of shoot my nails, pick my face, things like that. Um, but I've really looked into going more inward and thinking about myself, the things that I've overlooked, the things that I've put aside to be relatively normal. Um, for my parents and for me too. I was bullied when I was in elementary school for 6 years. That was pretty terrible. Um, so I've tried for the rest of my school career so far to sort of become invisible. And obviously that never works out very well. It creates a whole bunch of anxiety. Um, really sick metaphor would be like a dog, who's prone to being anxious, and you leave him alone and he still continues to get anxious, and then all of a sudden you find your entire house covered in garbage type of thing. If you let it fester, just sort of eventually you explode and you start ripping everything to shreds and pieces. Um, Wearing a really cool shirt, gold maybe. It's really random. I'm just so tired. Um, I don't know what else to talk about. Oh, I never even told you. Um, there are not a lot of places. I'm a little spastastic today. There are not a lot of places to get treated um, or helped with this problem, just because it's kind of hard to handle. Um, it's not like you can take it away or really like overnight treat it or even like dosage, like fill you up with medication and send you on your way. You can't do that. But I found one place that's right near my school actually that's really known. It's a hospital. It's called Massachusetts General Hospital. I can never pronounce Mass. Um, and they have a really good OCD center and clinic and research clinic unit. So I called up uh, this morning. I've been calling for a couple days, but I just never had the guts to leave a message. So I finally left a message. I don't know if it made much sense, but there was my name and my number, and that's all that mattered. Um, and we'll see how that goes. But I've sort of, this is kind of like my last resort. I don't know what else to do. I tried physical stopping myself, like using band-aids. I've tried medication. I've tried therapy. I've tried cognitive therapy. That was weird. That was like a weird experience going into the cognitive behavioral therapy. Just I don't think I connected with that particular therapist, and just never went back. I should have continued looking, but I honestly just don't have the money. I need a haircut. Uh, so yeah, some big changes are coming on in my life. Not only college. Hold on, let's take short term. 10%. So some identity happening, some comfortableness with being in my own body, which I think is a big deal with most people who pick their skin or pick their hair. Something's not right on the inside emotionally. Um, so you have to figure that out, obviously, and that's never easy, and I think that's why a lot of people don't treat it. It's actually not easy, so you just shove it under the rug. But we'll see how this goes with this particular place, and maybe next time I'll leave a less weird video. I'm just so tired. I am just so, there's no reason for me to be tired. I have done nothing. I woke up at 10 o'clock today and have done nothing. So I'm going to have to go and do something, because my parents are working hard, my sister's working, so I should clean the house or something, but, which I will eventually. I'll do eventually. I'll probably drop off the laundry and then go see my sister at her job. If anyone lives in Brooklyn, support 2 places, please, for my sister. One of them is called Culture. It's a frozen yogurt place in Park Slope, I believe on 5th Avenue and 3rd Street. And the other one is this really awesome ice cream place called Blue Marble. It has 2 locations. One is on Underhill and Eastern Parkway, so it's like right near Grand Army Plaza in Brooklyn. And it's like so good.